Well, it's finally time. I've read webtoons once and left it at that. Sometimes I came back and did sequels, but it's about time we do a trequel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too excited. People have said that this webtoon goes downhill after episode 20, and guess what we're reading? Not to mention, while I did like the previous 10 episodes, there was something ever so subtle that made the webtoon worse. Subtle. It was this guy! He stinks! Boo! But hey, maybe we could be wrong. It could have gotten better these next 10 episodes. Matter of fact, I'll put a meme on screen of if this webtoon got better or worse. Alright, but before I get into this webtoon, look at this fan art! Bro! It's so dope! I very much appreciate any fan art sent my way, so if you have any, just put it up on the Discord server and I'll probably feature it. It better be good though, you do not want to disappoint me. Your life will begin to crumble and cease to exist if I'm disappointed in you. Alright, anyways, you guys know the deal, 10 episodes, let's get into this. Everyone in the office is checking out Sam's score and are thinking of solutions. However, since Engineer is a website and not an application, it makes moderation much more difficult and solutions less obvious. But worry not, an unlikely savior is in the office today. You know him, you love him, Shaggy. He suggests that they build a software for Engineer since they're perfectly capable of doing so. They're all on board with the idea, and Sam is in charge of writing a proposal. Hopefully Sam keeps it professional and doesn't write some insane threat on Twitter or something. Sam arrives home and begins to think of that day's events and oh nah, she's undressing. Gotta skip most of this, otherwise YouTube will unleash nuclear Armageddon upon this video. Sam thinks back of when she was an OG subscriber of Markiplier and BOOM! He had long hair. Speaking of Markiplier, he knocks at Sam's door, and he's there to apologize. Man, just when I thought this guy couldn't get better, he's man enough to apologize to her face to face. All we need now is for him to have an amazing opinion, and he's the greatest character in fiction. But what's this? Yes! Sam asks him what he's sorry for, and Markiplier says he had no idea his fans thrashed her developer score until recently. He says he's contacted Engineer, and hopefully his clout will be enough for them to actually do something about it. But that's not all. He pulls a Mr. Beast and gives her a check! Yes! Now Sam is rich and she can buy herself thousands of gift cards and... You ripped the check? You actually rejected philanthropy! After Markiplier accidentally disses her game, she immediately tells him off and slams the door in his face. And then she begins to cry. How tragic. But let's look at the comments! Surely they agree that she shouldn't have ripped up the check and... wait, they all hate Markiplier? Well, there's nothing a little editing can't fix, so let's just... Markiplier tries to find a way to give Sam his money, but Sam is not taking it. He even gives her cash, ensuring she won't rip it up. Sam tries to slip it back under his door, but he's well prepared for it. So instead, Sam tries to hop in his balcony and give it back face to face. However, Sam is a gamer, which means agility is non-existent to her. Sam tells him she doesn't want his money, and Markiplier is about to state his reasoning, but Sam throws the money in his face. Hey Mark, if she doesn't want it, I'd gladly take it. Give me the money. Sam is at the coffee shop. She has received a master mug to ensure that she'll never spill her coffee again, and it's presented in some RPG format. Everything here makes sense, but plus 250 agility? Hey man, give that mug to me! I want to be running around doing flips and kicks. Dee asks Sam about her love life and how she hasn't dated anyone. Sam says she's a bit antisocial, and Dee straight up asks if she's asexual. Sam freaks out a little, saying she isn't, but her father will just murder any boy that comes close to her. And who wouldn't be afraid of Sam's dad? Like, this is the power of the average guy, and here's Sam's dad's power. Dee then tells Sam that Link has a crush on her and was asking her out the other day. Sam is extremely flustered at the thought that Link could like her and asks Dee what she should do. Dee tells her that she should ask him out, and Sam explodes? As Sam is waiting for the bus, a car pulls up and it's... No, not him! Oh, I gotta make a false accusation. I know! He's really strong! Sam asks Charles why he drove to this part of town, and he says he was picking up her sweater from the dry cleaner. Sam says she washed his shirt, and he compliments her and... Sam notices a big bag and thinks it's a gym bag, but it's actually fencing equipment. Now here's a little disclaimer. Fencing is a respectable sport, and it actually does teach you a bit about armed martial arts. If you do fencing, that's cool. Now with all that being said, out of pure spite for Charles, I'm gonna make fun of it. Boo! Learn a real martial art! Bro's gonna be in a fight like, oh, where's my pointy sword? I'm getting beaten to death! Someone help! He says she's welcome to join if she'd like, and it won't activate her asthma, and I'm skipping this. They get on an elevator, and Sam is nearly crushed to death by Fat Guy and Other Guy. Charles saves her though, telling them to back up a bit. Great going, Charles. But considering the fact that those two guys are Game of Thrones fans, I know that elevator mad stinky. Sam and Charles walk into the office, and apparently the delivery company sent her flowers. As it turns out, however, Charles forced them to do so. Here's to hoping he only asked them to send flowers and he didn't scream on the phone or anything. Lucy got flowers too, and she claims that it's from the delivery guy, but everyone else is betting that she sent them to herself. Even Sam and Umed seem to think so. Oh shit! Sam and Charles are alone in the office, and Charles is offering to drive Sam home. I think I'm gonna take a nap. Sam gets back to her apartment complex and she runs into Miss Whipple. Apparently someone paid her rent, and guess who it was? That's right, Markiplier! Look at how insanely happy and grateful Sam is. Everyone give Markiplier a round of applause. Angela and Vicky are discussing cosplays, and this isn't relevant to the plot. Sam storms up to Markiplier's apartment and demands he opens up. Markiplier opens up, and instead of an argument occurring, he carries her inside. As it turns out, he needs her to solve a video game error or something. Sam asks him why she should help him, and Markiplier straight up begs her, asking her to name her price. She eventually agrees to do it, under one condition: he has to play her game again. It'd be funny if he just bullied the game even more and it gets deleted or something. Markiplier is surprised that she wants him to play her game again. She says she doesn't care if he records it or not, just so long as he takes his time and reviews it honestly. He reluctantly agrees to doing it and begs her to fix his game by that night. She then brings up him paying her rent, but he says that was actually just bait to get her to rush to his door. And it worked! If Markiplier wasn't quick to pick her up, that would have been his final hour. He then apologized about everything he did to upset her, from the game review to trying to be Mr. Sam then asks Markiplier about his relationship with Monica, and he pretends like they're not dating. Unfortunately, Sam threatens him with all reliable internet browser history, and he's forced to concede. Don't worry, Markiplier, we all have things we'd rather keep secret. What the? Go away! He tells her that they're dating, but he doesn't want any of his fans to know because that can ruin the relationship. He asks Sam to keep it a secret, and Sam suppresses her supervillain tendencies. You better not reveal his relationship, Sam. I promise it will not end well for you. Markiplier goes to get the pizza he ordered, and Sam notices a sketchbook. Wow, what a twist! I wonder what the comments have to say about this. Her personal space flailing is my life summed up. Hey, he draws. Hey man, I'm surprised too. The book seems checks out Markiplier's sketches, and it turns out he's actually a really good artist, way better than the Let's Play artist.
But Chalupa, if these drawings are appearing on the webtoon, that means Let's Play's artist drew these too.
While that may be true, this is a Chalupa video, man. There's no such thing as logic. As they're eating pizza, Markiplier asks Sam what got her into making video games in the first place. Sam then recounts her admittedly touching backstory about how she was in and out of the hospital and video games made her happy. Afterwards, she says she doesn't think she'll make it in the gaming industry since the market is oversaturated. Fortunately, Markiplier smacks some sense into her and tells her she shouldn't give up on her dreams. This episode is really long. The game is fixed, he says he'll review the game for real this time, and sexy time. Wait, hold on. Depressed sexy time? Apparently, Link is better than I thought because not only does he work at the coffee shop, but he's also a paramedic. With that alone, I think he's most definitely the #1 best guy in this webtoon. And when he gets home, we also get to see the absolute worst guy in this webtoon, the 4chaner.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
He asks Link if he asked out Sam yet, and Link's silence tells him everything he needs to know. The 4chaner then brags about how much woman he gets, which translates to he gets no action. Link goes back to his room and bro, everything this guy does screams Giga Chad. Nice body, he reads books. How can Sam fall for this instead of this? We then cut to a flashback of when Link's dad got sick and died. As it turns out, it was around this time he met Sam. Man, how interesting. I sure would like to know what happens next. But we're at episode 30, so we're done here. Well, this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Although, to be fair, I thought I would be walking into a heaping mess, so anything is better than that. Now, the downward spiral is ever so subtle, but I can notice something just dragging this webtoon down. I really wonder what it could be. How is this guy the main love interest? And why are there people who absolutely love this guy? Like, if I did half the things he did to a woman, my life would be completely ruined. And you know what's the craziest part? Apparently this is his peak. Because I was exaggerating earlier. So far, nothing he did would warrant a restraining order. Sure, maybe a couple eyebrows raised, but nothing cancelable, know what I mean? But apparently, at some point, he gets completely toxic and controlling? Bro, faith in humanity destroyed. There is no hope for us. Well, anyways, if there's enough requests, I'll do part 4, I guess. So, with that being said, I'd say that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching this video in its entirety. If you guys liked this video, then please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, like I said in the beginning, join the Discord server, because why not? If you guys have any video suggestions or any other webtoons I should read, then please leave it in the comments section below. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.